Yep. Okay, sound is working, I think. Can you hear me? Hope everything sounds okay. Welcome to my channel, everyone. Okay. I think I can delete these old layers. How's it been going, Dracarius? How are you? I'm gonna make now a new vector layer so I can do the ink. I've been good. Aw, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, let's see. My tablet. So I have a Wacom medium size. I find that the medium size suits me best. I've been using Wacom products since I started digital illustration. I tried other brands from friends of mine, and it was just such a pain. I don't know if I got used to how Wacom works, but I like that they have customer support, because Windows often changes settings and drivers and a whole bunch of stuff. And I like that Wacom answers your emails. You're like, hey, my driver's not working, my tablet's not working, do something, and they do. Hi, June. To be exact, I'm bad at spelling brand names. Yeah, I think it's the best we got. They're definitely pricey, but I just don't want the hassle of things not working when it's you say uh, the physical tablet. If it breaks something and it stops working, I like to not have that issue. And I've seen Wacom tablets like work for decades, and it's just crazy how it can still keep working. My old Wacom tablet is 10 years old and it's still working, so I haven't used it as much as some people I've seen on YouTube, but still, it hasn't rusted in 10 years, it's still working. I think that's amazing. Yeah, I think I'll go with the smaller eyebrow. Although Emilia Clarke has some pretty healthy eyebrows. Although I think the biggest eyebrow for ladies awards goes to Maisie Williams. Let's see. Good enough. Let's see how if I can do the hair properly. It's really complex, so and so I'll have the costume here as well. So I'm going kind of for a combination between this and this one, but it's so pixelated. I need the nearest face hair. Maybe I should not have typed hair. Okay, this one looks good enough. So I'm doing some fan art now. They changed the some of the things on YouTube. So in order to have shop links and other things like that, I need now to have 1,000 subscribers, which is really annoying for me because I don't have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and a bunch of other features that have been taken out because I no longer have the necessary subscriber number. So now I'm doing some fan art. Hopefully get some more subscribers. Because I had a verified channel, so that was nice. I had a little verified there, and I like that. But now I don't have it. Boo. So I'm gonna try and get that back. 1,000 subscribers is a lot of people. Like a really big number of people. I don't know how YouTube doesn't think that is a big number. Where should I put this? Put it here. So anyway, I'm using Clip Studio Paint, which is a really neat program. I think you can do animation in this only if it's Studio Paint Pro animation, something like that. So I don't think I have animation features. I kind of looked for the menu for it, so I don't think I have it, but I would like to definitely try and see how I can do the animation in Clip Studio Paint, because it seems like it has functions similar to TV Paint. June, what was the name of that program we just looked at from Blaze's live stream? Maybe you guys are more familiar with Flash's animation features. Because TV Paint is ridiculously expensive. When I heard 1,000 um 200 euros, I nearly had a heart attack. Like, how can it be that expensive? Does it do the dishes? I mean, I don't see how they would justify that price. Unless it's only a very few number of people that use it, so then they kind of have to have a big price. I don't know. Clip Studio Paint makes too many vector points and it doesn't have any Bezier curves. How do I activate those? Like, I haven't seen in the online tutorials either anybody tweaking the curves unless you made one especially separately with the line function. But otherwise, I'm really enjoying this program. I still haven't learned all of its buttons, but I feel like I'm getting there, slowly but surely. And unlike Photoshop, I actually need all of these buttons. I keep looking at tutorials and I think, oh, I could use that. Oh, that seems nice. How can I use that? Yes, TV Paint, 1,250 euros. 1,800 US dollars. Big spender. Yeah, I'm just thinking who can afford that, really? They're French. That's not an excuse to be expensive, although considering how much they charge for some cheese, for some moldy cheese. There must be some amazing program that people are buying it. Makes me a bit curious. Given lots of sharp teeth. My dragons look more like crocodiles, to be honest. It's not my best pixelated dragon. The standard edition is just 500 euros. And if it's anything like Photoshop elements, I don't want it. First Photoshop I had was Photoshop Elements, and then when I saw the full program, I was like, why don't I have all the blending layers in this beginner Photoshop? Like, why did they take those out? Yeah. So you'd have a reason to buy the full version, I guess. I usually avoid drawing chains because they're very tedious, but here I'm taking my time, so I'm talking to you guys, so it's easier for me to draw something repetitive. But otherwise, when I'm drawing chains or something like this, rope by myself, I get so bored quickly, you know, and I just start drawing ugly chains that don't really look the way they should. I don't know why I lose my patience when I'm alone so much. Like even when I do the dishes, when I do the dishes by myself, I'm like, ah, I want to do them very quickly, get rid of them. They're boring, they're annoying. And then, because I also don't see very well, so I have to use my glasses, and sometimes I forget my glasses, and I'm too lazy to go upstairs and get them. So what ends up happening is that, for example, the potato mash tool, I don't clean it properly, and then when I need to use it, it's dirty, and I'm like, oh, I gotta wash this again. TV Paint 11 Standard Edition. Raster-based software made for animation and drawing. 32-bit software. 32-bit software? We're in the 64, people. Get with the times. 11 Standard Edition handle HD projects. No wonder he needed 64 gigas of RAM for that. Stunning brushes and paper to emulate traditional media. Rotating workspace. Everybody has rotating workspace. I mean, nowadays it would seem weird if you didn't have that. Like, why is it not rotating? Make your own action. Create your own brushes. This is what I like. Buttons and use script language. Making your own brushes in Clip Studio Paint after having the feature in Photoshop. Clip Studio Paint seems so bad at it. 64-bit mode for efficiency on 4K projects. 4K projects, that's nice. They released a what's it called? Blu-ray rip for Beauty and the Beast. I don't know if you saw it, but I could see every little line paper scratch of the pencil, and it looked bad. The Pro is 64. That is so stupid. So for $500 you get a 32-bit version, so you need to buy more equipment, hardware, and like it's ridiculous. And the RAM has gotten pretty big now, so pretty expensive, so not such a bad idea to spend that $700 on maybe some RAM instead of their program, because then you can play video games on your work computer. If you're working from home like us. I don't think you can ever have too much RAM. Let's see, am I still streaming? How's the health of the stream? Seems pretty good. No crash so far. Better not jinx it. We're gonna have an extra wait for season 7 of Game of Thrones. It's gonna come out in 2019. Because before they had some issues with the screenplay in for season 7, so like people were outraged. So now they said, okay, we're not gonna rush it anymore. We're gonna take 2 years to make season 8. And then people were like, oh no. But for the most part, people were pretty understanding. I was surprised considering how much scandal they did before. They were like, oh, okay, we're willing to wait, just make it good. I'll try and make the boobs equal size. I like how for a European type of medieval setting, the costume designer took so much influence from Oriental clothing styles. And she like really made it fit with the rest of the costumes and the show. I thought that was really neat. At first it was kind of confusing because I was expecting everything to look like a Tudor film documentary, docudrama, and it wasn't. So that was really nice for me. At first it was a bit hard to get used to it. At first I didn't even realize that was a thing until I saw the Lannister armor, and I thought, that looks very samurai-ish. What's going on here? But that's the fun of doing a fantasy, because you can take a lot more liberties with the costumes and things like that. I often have to think, oh, how historically inaccurate can I take things with my comic and still be okay? I mean, people to still accept the look. Because, for example, for my comic here, from what I've seen, British people did not paint the wood red. Like, that's more of a German thing. And I figured, you know, well, they were more closely with the Germans back then, so maybe it was red. I don't know. I haven't seen any red wood on the medieval British houses. Also, flowers in front of the windows weren't really a thing because you couldn't open the windows. Like a lot of the medieval houses, they had bars on the front of the window, like wooden bars, and you would open from inside the window on the inside, and it was just a piece of wood that closed the window, so you didn't have glass. Like, glass was a very expensive thing, so most buildings didn't have that, and if they did, they had like little pieces of glass. They couldn't make big pieces of glass back then. What else should I say? You guys are very quiet. I'm still streaming at least. Victory! I'm easy to please nowadays with my internet. If it works, I'm happy. If it doesn't, I'm sad. I don't know if she had like mummy wraps, but the boots were something like that. But I think they were like only on the upper part. Yeah, it doesn't look good. How many undos do I have? Out of curiosity, I have a lot of them. Surprisingly. Trying to have a rim. It was always weird how Danny had like silky dresses on top, but underneath they were always thick pants and boots. And I didn't understand this why it was like that until I heard the costume designer talk about how she's always ready to hop on her horse or dragon and just get out of there if there's a situation. Of the dangerous kind. And I would have expected to have moved faster with this. It's almost 4. Hi Anna, how are you? How's it going? I'm doing Daenerys, the cat lady. Yeah. And here's Jon Snow, and he's jealous of Erwin. And like, oh, he's getting all the love and I'm not getting any. A lot of women like cats. I mean, I think men can relate to that. Them getting kicked out because of the cat. Reference for the dress of the lady I have to add. I didn't give you any reference. If you were looking for one and found it and then lost it, I don't know how I can help. But I showed you that video, if you remember it, with the housekeeper. You want me to look for that, or did you find something else? Oh, I forgot to do the top of her head. I forgot to save the video link. So you want me? Okay, I'll go look for it. So it was um, British media help. No. Um. So I think it was this lady's channel. Let's see. Nope. National Museum Liverpool. Was it this channel? Ugh, I clicked accidentally. No copyright strike. Shh. Be silent. What was it? Did I have the inspiration to save the video on Pinterest is my question. Okay, usually I save my stuff here, but I didn't. Ugh. I was sure I had the screen saved, but I can't find it. I will look again after I finish the stream. Because it's gotta be somewhere there. I will look in my history of views. Maybe I saw it recently. I don't know. Worth a try. I don't know how far back YouTube saves your viewing history. Oh, you found it. Great. What was it called? Oh no, don't open it there. It closed my chat. Really? That's so stupid of you. YouTube. Why would you do that? Okay, pop out the chat again. I never like it when it opens inside my chat. Ah, this one. I was thinking of another one. I think, yeah. So this is the one I was thinking about. It's the same thing, basically. It just had stripes on the clothing. I like how it has that bosom protection from the sun. Yeah, oh, that was the one I was looking for. I better save it so next time I don't lose it. uh, there we go. Pin, pin, pin. I want to pin it. Yeah, I think that the other video shows in more detail a lot of other things that don't show up in the other one, so see which one you like more. Also, the clothes sit better on the video I showed you. I mean, the first one that I showed you, that lady, I don't know how she does it, but every time she puts clothing like that on her, um, it sits in a weird way. I don't know how to explain it. It like looks like it's very fattening or something like that. It doesn't look that great on her. Always looks very inflated. I think maybe because she prefers a more comfortable costume, because she does sit at museums in the sun a lot. So she prefers more comfortable costumes. Oh, that finger is horrible. I'm so slow. It's almost 4 and I wanted to have this done already. I'm just too slow. Oh. again, I forgot to draw the extra finger. Well, it would kind of go underneath then. Okay, so she's pretty much done. I'm gonna do Erwin ink. Turn it off a bit. And this one. Okay. Like, if this isn't the most evilest cat you've ever seen, I don't know what is. On his left ear. Better not forget that one. Yeah, I think I can delete that. Okay, so Erwin was quick. Now I gotta do Jon Snow. I'm very bad at drawing men. I will warn you, what you're about to see. Maybe very bad. It'll probably be really bad, yeah. Also, I'm very bad with beards. I don't usually draw men, and definitely not bearded men, so. Like Davos said, apologies for what you're about to see. Beard is evil. Ah, yeah. And also, Kit Harington has like his really weird, scrawny little beard, and I don't even know how to draw that. I just realized some of the top actors that have been considered sexiest men alive in the past few years are all named Christopher. So you have Chris Evans, Chris Hemmingsworth, and Kit Harington, and all of their names are actually Christopher. I think I gave him more facial hair than he actually has. Like, dude cannot grow a proper beard. Kit, yeah, stands for Christopher. Like, he didn't think it was actually his real name. I mean, at first I thought it was weird. How can you be named Kit? Like, what kind of new age hippie name is that? But it's actually short for Christopher. And his parents called him Kit for such a long time that he himself didn't know his name was Christopher. And at school, the teacher was like, Christopher, Christopher, and he didn't know it was him. That's cute. So yeah, some of the actors, the interviews with them are really nice. I mean, if you listen to Gwendolyn Christie, who plays Brienne of Tarth, it's just so funny to listen to her, and she makes such a good team with Nikolai Coster-Waldau, the guy that plays Jaime Lannister. They're so funny together, and I think Nikolai is getting a bit old and can't see very well up close, but he doesn't want to wear glasses. Because on one interview they had to read some tweets, and he was holding the paper pretty far back, so I think he's become far-sighted, so he needs glasses to read up close. Because he couldn't read the tweets, he was like, But I mean, the dude is like, what, 47? I'm not sure. He's no spring chicken anymore. Waldo? Waldo. Waldo. Okay, let's see. How old is he? 47. 47. Did I not guess correctly? He had a 47 look on about him. Cause I mean the series is what, 15 years old now? They started filming in the 2007, I think. So none of them are that young anymore. Let's see. Game of Thrones. When did it air? Original release 2011, and I think it would have started with 2 years before. So it would have been 2009. Let's say it started the filming. Yeah, 10 years. Thought I was using a brush. I was actually using the eraser. And now I have to draw dire wolves. That's the best I can do with so little pixels. Looks good enough, I hope. I have to draw more fingers. I think I made his hand too small. And I think I made him too chubby now. Yeah, too chubby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. At least I have all 4 fingers now. I don't know what's wrong with this hand. I need a reference image. I don't know what's wrong with it, but there's something definitely wrong with that hand. A hand, crossed hands, I think it's called. Crossed arms. Oh, so it's always one hand under the other. So, there shouldn't be any hand whatsoever. That was what's wrong with it. The fact that it existed. I couldn't understand what was going on there. Finally, mystery solved. Because I was sitting with my hands differently and I was trying to figure out what I did the other day when I did the line art. Actually this line I think has to go lower. So something like this. I'm a bit confused. Okay. Not sure how much the gambeson can bend, so this one went too low. It's kind of hard to see what's going on because the colors are really dark. this is crap. It's just a poorly made costume. Oh wait, there it is. That's one fluffy coat. I want that. It looks so nice and warm, and it's freezing cold where I am now, so I could use one of these. I don't know if it's ever happened to you, but if I'm cold during the night, I will wake up, not know why I woke up, then go back to sleep, and then wake up again, and not realize what's going on. And I just keep on waking up in the middle of the night, not knowing why. And that's what happened last night. I was cold, even though I had 2 blankets on me. And then when I went back to sleep, I woke up at 1 o'clock today, and I was like, oh my god, the whole day went away, and I didn't have time to do any of the stuff I wanted. Also, I felt kind of like a zombie. I didn't understand what was going on. I just woke up and I realized, hey, shouldn't I be getting up? I was looking out the window and the sun was pretty high up, so it seemed to me it's not morning anymore. Morning has gone. It's something else now. Now I have to draw his crotch and I have no idea how to do that. Start with the belt. So it's been a good decade for Christopher's. I wonder how much this will increase the names of babies with uh, Christopher. Is there people that name their kids Khaleesi and Daenerys? I wonder if in a couple of years I'm gonna meet people with the name Khaleesi. I don't know if I'll be able to keep my laughter inside. Oh, I'm uploading the panel with the new lady added. Thank you, June. Because I saw there were already people with the name Luke Skywalker from a few years ago. Okay, let's see if I can color this in 30 minutes. Can I do this? Oh, first of all, I should give maybe a color to the background. Okay, do the page quickly. this is hard. I should have put it underneath. And I'll just erase the extra. Am I still streaming? Let me check. I'm still live. Wow, no crash. This is amazing. Yes, today's stream is good. Yeah, I haven't had a good stream in a long time. I'm surprised myself. That should be a warm yellow for the left. Okie dokie. Okay, Daenerys. Yeah, I don't like the shape of the face. I think I'm gonna change that later. Now I'll just get the colors in. So it's gonna be charcoal, gray. go a bit more to the bluish side so it looks more silvery. I'm so bad at estimating time. I was sure I was gonna finish this in 1 hour and then do my illustration pages, but alas, my comic pages, sorry, and I yeah, did not think this through. I need more layers for this. Oh wait, she did have a lot of wraps on the legs. Oh well. I'll add those later. did not close any of the lines. This illustration is turning out to be like Game of Thrones season 7 was rushed, not well made. Okay, I'm still alive. Come on. What the hell? It was not taking my clicks. The gambeson seems to be brown, so I'm gonna do that brown. The letter on top, blackish blue. His pants seem to be black. Boots, grayish brown. $4.40. I just want to get the base colors down. And I had mighty plans of doing it a painted style and having all of that done in an hour. I don't know how I thought that was feasible. I really don't. Welcome back. I am such a bad judge at timing. I was for sure I was gonna get this done way faster. I have a much better impression of myself than what is real. I think of myself, oh, I'm so fast, I can do things so quickly, and then no, that's not what happens. Don't seem to have much of an edge detection there. Where are my kittens? Hi. Thanks for coming by. Trying to see how the rocks look. And so they're kind of grayish with moss on it. See if I can do at least the rock. In 5 minutes. Oh no, I want it. There we go, the blending brush thingy. I've forgotten how to draw rocks. Not that I knew how to do them very well in the beginning anyway. I cannot remember. I gotta sit down with some reference images and kind of go over this stuff again. Okay, so we'll continue this offline. Um, I need to look at more reference images to draw more painted styles, so I'm just gonna go back and forth between those a lot, and it's not so fun to look at live, so I'm gonna do that uh, behind the scenes and then post the update. So thank you for watching and see you guys next time. Bye bye.